2003 Chevrolet Avalanche. I tried fixing the blower motor that was in the truck, but that didn't work out. I just want to say thank you to O'Reilly's for giving me the replacement that I needed, and yeah, watch the video. Thank you. Alright, 2003 Chevy Avalanche. And my blower fan has developed a noise. The blower fan is about center in the passenger side, and that cover comes off. I don't take it completely off, or I'm not gonna. There's two screws. Here's one of the screws. There's 7mm. There's one in this corner and one towards the center. Take those off, and you can see the blower motor. You can actually hear it more now. I'm gonna try to take it off and see if there's some kind of leaves or buildup in there that's making some kind of noise, and I'll show you guys along the way. So let me I'm gonna try to unhook that cable, and I'm actually looking at the wrong piece. It's not that one. It's this one right in front of it. It's that round. Sorry about that. Here we go. But that round piece right in front of us, right there. So I'm going to try to take that off and see if there's any debris in there. Hopefully that noise goes away. Like I said, or maybe I didn't say it, but I've taken this off before. I replaced that fan, so I kind of remember how to take it off. There is no screws on this one. It just kind of clicks in place clockwise and counterclockwise. I have it going right now, so I'm going to turn it off and take it down and show you guys. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I was able to twist it out. So there's a little tab. That little tab right there is actually facing in this direction. You pull it down and you go forward like that. I think it's clockwise, counterclockwise, or clockwise, whichever. I think it was clockwise. But you pull it down and you're able to turn it and unlock it. Let's see here. So, it's got a plug on it, and it looks like I'm gonna need a little screwdriver. And let me go get one and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Got a little screwdriver, and so this doesn't pop up far. It just kind of goes up a little bit, just enough to push this down and forward. Let me see if I can get a better shot. Yeah, push that down and forward. I'm gonna try my best one-handed. Let's see here. There we go. And that comes off. So let's see what we got. To me, it sounds like the bearing's dry inside. Sorry about all the shakiness. And like I said, I replaced this maybe 6 months ago. So I'm kind of surprised that it's already acting up. I got it at O'Reilly's, and it doesn't look like it's gonna be something I can re-grease as far as the bearing goes. So if I can't get any further, I'm gonna try to see if I can warranty this thing out, and if I can, I'll finish this up with a new blower motor. So I'm gonna try to see if I can re-grease it and then I'll show you guys how I did it and go from there. Okay, good news and bad news. Good news is that you can't take this cover off. There's 2 screws right there, and the screws are right there. You're able to take those off, and I noticed that the screws are pretty rusty. So I took the cover off, and it slides right out. And another thing I noticed before I keep going is that you know, this is facing up like that. There's a little, I don't know, a little like spout that brings whatever kind of water into the bottom of this tray here. And bam, the water collects in there. So at the bottom of this is the motor and the bearing. There was a little rubber piece that covered the shaft here. I took it off and did nothing. I lubed it with WD-40. It did nothing. It still sounds like a dry bearing. And like I said, I've replaced it before, so I called O'Reilly's. That's where I got this from, and they're gonna warranty it out for me, so that's a plus. I'm gonna go do that, and I'll be right back. One more thing I wanted to say is that if you have this blower motor or something like it, where you're able to take the cover off and it's got the same situation where you can see the little drain that goes to the bottom here, I would poke a hole in this cover so the water just doesn't sit there and just corrode everything at the bottom here. Because if you look at the truck, I go through a lot of car washes because this is my work truck, so it gets tons of dirt, so I constantly drive it through the car wash so it doesn't bring so much dirt home. But you can see all that car wash soap in here. So even if you do poke a hole, at least the water doesn't stay underneath, you know, in that cover, rusting the end of that blower motor. That's what I'm going to do with my replacement, is just poke a hole in there so it doesn't collect and rust anything. And you know, if it does leak a little bit in here, you know, it at least, you know, it's still leaking in here a little bit, but at least it's not gonna shorten the life of that blower motor. So like, again, I'm gonna go get that blower motor, and I'll be back for you guys. All right, I'm back. Now, I just want to say thank you to O'Reilly's. You guys are awesome. I've never warrantied something out, so I don't know what everybody's experience is, but my experience with O'Reilly's went just smooth. Called them up. They said pretty much, yep, you can warranty it out, and thank you guys, O'Reilly, thank you. So this is the new one. I told you guys I was going to put a hole on the bottom of the cover just to make the bearing last if water gets in there, and there's a hole there. Huh, who knew? So good. So let's pop this thing in and we'll go from there. And I did not know this is going to be a video pretty much replacing my blower motor. I'm kind of just, you know, taking it as I go. So let me pretty much get it in place and go from there. Pretty much you just plug that back in, put it in its place, and turn it clockwise. So I'll try to show you guys a part of it so you guys can see. And again, one thing I noticed, that fin has to face to the left, my left, and that foam should be in that slot. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I plugged it back in. It's kind of a tight fit, but you can get it in there. It's not too bad. And just, again, that one clip goes to the left. And you feel it. You might have to jiggle it around. If you're in the wrong spot, it won't go in. But you can kind of move it around. And sorry about that. It should just snap into place. Let's see here. Of course, doing this while I'm holding a phone is going to be that much more difficult. And let's see if I can. And there you go. She's in. So it's counterclockwise to snap it in place and counterclockwise to loosen it and pull it out. Let's see what it sounds like. Oh, whisper quiet. Whisper quiet. The other one was so much louder. So, I'm happy that that went smooth, and I don't think I'm going to show the rest of it because it's just, you know, 2 screw locations, or 2 screws, and these are the locations right here. Like I said, there's one on the right, there's one towards the center, and that's it. So I hope you guys can learn something from this, or at least it helps somebody out. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.